Good evening, Canada. Good evening, Lebanon, Beirut, Lebanon. And today, in our brand new show of Voice of Canada, my co-host Ghada Hamadani, your main host Asphandiar Wadiwalla, we welcome you all to our this week's new episode with a very fantastic friend of mine, a talented multitasking girl from Beirut, Lebanon. Her name is Jennifer Finkay. Welcome to our show, Jennifer.
Good evening, Aspi. Good evening, Canada from Beirut.
اوكي من كندا من تورونتو كندا بنرحب ببيروت لبنان. اهلا وسهلا
Very good.
جينيفر. اليوم معكم غادة حمداني مع اسفنديار واديوالا من فويس اوف كندا. اهلا وسهلا.
ميرسي، أهلا وسهلا فيكم. Thank you على الاستضافة الحلوة.
Yeah, Jennifer, we welcome again to our show. Inform us little briefly how we met in Italy in 2018 at a foreign international event. And that since that time, we are very good friends. And I think this is your third interview with us with the Canadian TV channel. Am I right?
Yes, it's my pleasure to be in this platform in Voice of Canada. Me and Aspi, we are like old friends. We have like 6 years of friendship.
Wow.
When when I won my title, Miss Progress Lebanon, we met in Italy, in Puglia. So it was our first meeting there. And since then, we collaborate together and we are planning to work together for the future also.
Definitely. I'm very hopeful that in 23 or early 24, we will do a project together.
Of course.
Definitely.
And
I won't forget you. I want to work with you, want to have some quality time with you here in Canada or even abroad in Europe.
Yes, of course.
Jennifer, this is not the first time we're meeting, me and you. Actually, I had you with Asphandiar on my own show, and this is my second time here. I'm co-hosting this show with Asphandiar. So I would like to welcome you again. And let's start with the last couple of years. As you know, we all got hit by the pandemic, the COVID-19, and everybody was doing, it's like it was hardship for all of us. So how did Lebanon do during that time? If you can brief us a little bit, how was it?
Yes. I can tell that these 2 years was the hardest 2 years in my life. Like, all of us in the world and me personally, we forgot about our career, our studies. We are mainly focused about our health. We are worried about the people we love, the old people in my family, my parents, my colleagues, my friends. So it was hard. And in Lebanon, we was living like this pandemic, and same time we have like economic crisis and financial crisis. So it was hard for us to live that and and finish this pandemic alive.
Pandemic is over. The world has returned back to its normal activities. But we have the new issues, which we'll be talking later. After pandemic issues also emerged all over the world. So we will talk later about that. But in the meantime, again, let me go to a little lighter side, because the pandemic was a sad question and hard on everybody. Talking also about and remembering the bad memories, rather. It was not a good memory. The world was in great crisis. So Jennifer, inform our viewers of Voice of Canada and us about all your travels in your life, international, especially international. Which countries you have visited and where you plan to go, and what are your ambitions to further travel?
Yes, as you know, Aspi, I traveled to many countries and I visited many countries, not only for tourism, but I was representing Lebanon in beauty pageants and also in the film industry, as I did last year.
Congratulations for that. That's a news to us.
Yes, thank you. So, but I want to say that the fact that to travel to many countries is so important, because we learn from different cultures, we meet new people, and the task I have that at the same time I have to represent my culture, to bring my culture from Lebanon today and show it in my way. So it was a responsibility for me, and it was a great experience. Each time I went to a new country and visit new people, it was a different experience for me. I
That's
learned a lot,
amazing.
I saw
and I tried
Jennifer
to teach them
during
a lot of.
our stay in Pulia. We were there for about 9 to 11 days, and I saw
Yes,
how nationalist you were. You used to carry your flag of Lebanon like me. I was carrying my Canada's flag, and we were
yes,
always showing our nationalism and never forgetting our own country.
of
You
course.
recall?
Yeah, because I want to say from your platform something. Because I was so caring about showing Lebanon in a good image, because I think that Lebanese people and Lebanon is not shown as in a right way in the media and in the marketing. They always
Correct.
do bad marketing
Yeah.
about Arabic people and Lebanese people. So when I go to different countries, my main task be that I want to show the right image of my
Right image
country.
of Lebanese
How we
people.
are caring people and
Correct.
well educated. How we had a culture to share.
See, we have got a huge population of Lebanese here in Canada, and on my left hand side, you first see such a glamorous Lebanese lady. I have specially invited her for you. She's a very dear friend of mine. She's also knows
Thank you,
me for
As.
last 7, 8 years, and
Yes.
we have done a lot of work together on our platforms.
Well, I'm so proud to have
Yeah.
you both, actually, two nationalists. I
Again,
love
speaking
loyalist people
speak
and
Lebanese.
nationalists. and يا كتير مبسوطة إنه نكون كلنا سوا. الناس تكون اللي يعني اللي بيحترم بلده وأصوله، أكيد له قيمة كتير كبيرة والناس بتحترمه. فأنا كتير مبسوطة إنه عندي رفقات اثنين، جينيفر وأسبي، هون بهالبلاتفورم. Yeah, so I'm so
Thank you.
happy.
تعرفت عليك.
الله يسلمك. طيب, we'll go back to, you mentioned fashion shows. Well, why I'm going to ask about that, you know, it's like Asphandiar knows, and probably you know, I have a fashion line myself, and I'm a fashion designer as well. So how many fashion shows you did?
Oh, I did like many fashion shows and commercial in my life. I started since I was 15. It was my first commercial. I was 15 or 14, and since that commercial, I started in this career. Actually, it's not my main job. The fashion and the beauty pageants are like a hobby for
Hobby,
me.
yeah, correct,
But
correct.
yeah, it's a hobby, but you know, like
Passion and a hobby. You can say you are very passionate and very devoted. Okay, when I saw
Yeah.
you at the pageant, you were fully engrossed in the pageant activities.
Yeah, it's something يعني شيء هيدا بيخلق معه للإنسان يعني الفاشن والتالنت شيء مش نحن يعني بنقدر نكتسبه. أنا بقول هيدا شيء بيخلق معنا، مش
Very
نحن بنقرب
مظبوط.
من موديلز، نحن بنخلق هيك.
So God,
شوفي، أنا أصلا أنا مهندسة، أنا مش ديزاينر، بس لأنه في مثل ما قلتي في جزء الآرت هيدا بالإنسان جواته، فحبيت لما جيت لكندا درست الفاشن ديزاين واشتغلت فيه وعملت لاين، بس هو مش أساس شغلي. يعني في شغل تاني، في اشياء تانية بنعملها اللي هي، ولكن الارت as you said it's something you know you born with.
So inborn talent. It's an inborn talent.
You will succeed in it. لما يكون عندك passion وعندك talent, both of them بيخلوك تكوني ناجحة بالفاشن industry.
مظبوط.
So Jennifer, if God willing, if you ever happen to come to Canada, we will have a special photo shoot of Ghada Hamadani's line of lingerie products. That's her line and her creations. So we will swimwear. So we'll definitely have a special photo shoot on you, because you are really worth wearing her design costumes.
Of course, it will be my pleasure.
Thank you.
It will be an honor for us. Jennifer, inform our viewers once again that again I'm asking you a question which is not so good memory. In 2019, we attempted to do an international event in Hong Kong. You recall,
Yes.
Everything was finalized. You were approved as a finalist on our Canadian platform representing Lebanon. But last minute, the unfortunate incidents happened. The trouble broke out in Hong Kong, and then the visa issues emerged. And twice we even had bought the tickets, air tickets. Twice I had to cancel, you had to cancel, we had to suffer losses of our tickets also. But never lose heart. That time also I told you, because you were losing heart and faith, that was not in destiny to happen. So God willing, we will be soon doing this year our opportunity. We have got next year. I've got 2 pageants, one in Kuala Lumpur, and I'll definitely take you to Kuala Lumpur. That's my wish.
Yes, I want to say that it was sad because I was well prepared and was so excited
Definitely.
go
I
to
was
Hong
also
Kong.
very
Yeah,
sad, but at
yeah,
times when the question of our security comes, I can't
yeah.
take the risk. If
But
anything happens to you, if anything happens to me, it's not safe. And my Canadian authorities immediately warned me that the trouble has come up to the doorstep of your hotel. Because I had
yeah,
given our foreign office the address of a hotel. They said, no, the trouble is outside your hotel. How we won't be able to protect you. We won't be able to protect the Canadian delegation. The situation is so bad in Hong Kong. So then, as a sensible person, not to risk our lives and to put you all into trouble, I decided
exactly.
to
I
call off.
believe in plans. So maybe the difficulties we faced last time, it's for own good,
Yeah,
for
so
own
hopefully
good.
in the future, in the near future, you'll have more pageant to come and you'll participate.
Yeah, of course.
Jennifer, now we talk about fashion shows and pageant, and we have a totally different field actually, which is filming. So tell us about that. You changed directions.
How you started and what all happened that you joined the film industry and become an actor, a lovely actor from
Yeah.
Lebanon.
Yes, I just want to mention that I didn't change my direction. My direction from the beginning was in the film industry, and I was like working in the film industry,
Wow.
but was by it was like because I have the beauty and
Definitely. Without
the
doubt.
experience in the beauty pageant. I had this experience and I won a title, and I can continue in commercialing. But film industry and film directing, filmmaking is my passion and is my goal in my life, and I'm pursuing this goal actually.
We have received the clips of your films. Oh,
Yes.
God willing, we will be trying to put that after obtaining a letter permission. So nobody objects to that showing of your film clips in your interview.
I film, so I have the copyright of them, so no problem if
So
you
we will
want
be
to.
soon sending you a authorization letter to sign, and
Yes.
and then we will add the clips to this interview. So our viewers of Voice of Canada will love to see you even while acting.
Yes.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
don't mind, even if you want to say it in Arabic, so what kind of filming you're doing? So is it, if you give us a little bit
Description of the film.
Yeah. Is it films? Is it,
It's a documentary or a story or a real reality, something concerning reality in life?
Short films,
Yeah.
Okay.
أنا عملت collaboration مع Cinema Damare بروما, which is a big university for filmmaking and a house of production. So they collaborate with me to produce for me 4 short films in Italy. قدموا لنا كل التسهيلات مع كل الترخيصات انه نحن نصور بإيطالي, وكل شيء كان علي انا already I was the writer and the director of my movies, and I act in one of them. So we did 4 movies. أنا مش my style هو أكتر thriller movies, action movies. ما فتت أبدا بالدوكيومنتريز, بس ما عندي لون معين بعد, لأنه إجمالا شورت موفي بيكون عن قصة حقيقية, يعني من قصة حقيقية مع شوي خيال أنا كتبته.
Okay, so while we're talking about movies, maybe because and you're doing short movies, we'll talk about again, after pandemic, we have the inflation, we have the shortage of workers, manpower, the interest rate of banks are raised. So we're gonna, it's like probably you're interested in that. It's not only about your country, which is Lebanon. So you can brief us, it's like, how did you cope in Lebanon? That's one thing.
Because
And would you go on movies? Would you do something about that?
Yes, in one of my movie I talked about that إنه بلبنان قد إيه عنا نحن بلد فيه كتير education، فيه ثقافة. شبابنا يعني كانوا كل البلدان المجاورة يجوا يتعلموا بلبنان قد ما علمها حلو وقد ما خرج الدكاترة ومهندسين ومخرجين. فالبشع هلا بهيدا الوقت انه هول كلهم الشباب عم بفلوا عم بهاجروا بسبب انه قلة فرص العمل بلبنان وبسبب الايكونوميك كرايسيس. سو انا دائما كان عندي نداء بفلومتي my voice is always pointing على نقطة معينة انه stay in Lebanon، لانه اي بلد بالعالم لما يصير فيه مشاكل خلاص هو شبابه، يعني نحن خلاص بلدنا بهيدا الوقت، فاذا فلينا لمين بنتركه؟
يعني كثير حلوة للشباب، كثير كثير حلوة، المفروض هيدي الكل يركز عليها.
exactly. يعني عن جد اذا انا بدي اقول انا كدايركتور بدي الاقي فرصه مثلا بغير بلد والدكتور بده يفل والمهندس بده يفل، لبنان حيضل بلانا، فلازم نضل.
Jennifer, my question is in continuation of Ghada's question. It's not ended. What is the rate of inflation in Lebanon? In Canada, it's about, for this month, is 5.4%. Am I right?
Yes.
We have reduced to 5.4%. We had crossed up to 6.5, but now last month they announced is 5.4, and we increased the bank rates 8 times in Canada to bring the inflation down. So what is the economic situation in Lebanon?
The economic situation in Lebanon is so bad in this time because the dollars is still changing. Every day we have different trade.
Definitely.
So, yes. الأصعب هو عدم الاستقرار. مثل ما بتعرف أكيد سمعت إنه قبل كان إحنا الدولار عنا 1005، اليوم صار 150,000. يعني نحن زدنا صفر على العملة which is it's scary.
Very scary. Yeah. So what is the situation, inflation of food items? Here in Canada, our food has increased to 11.4%. Is food expensive in Lebanon?
I have like a positive side in this, that all the rate is changing, but in Lebanon, like we have the how to say it, like المعيشة منا غالية بلبنان. يعني يمكن بس بعض العالم اللي عم يقبضوا بالعملة اللبنانية يحسوا انه هي في صعوبة عليهم، بس جزء كبير من العالم، والحلو انه في عنا شرك اجنبية كثير بلبنان which is السالري عم بيكونوا بالعملة الاجنبية، فالعالم اوكي عم يتغير الريت بس عم بيكونوا قادرين يعيشوا، وحتى انه كثير عم بتكون حلوة للسواح. يعني أنا سمعتها من كتير سواح أجوا على لبنان مثلا they couldn't afford before coming to Lebanon. It was expensive for them, but now these days because the changing of the
economic changes have taken place. Yeah.
In a low budget, they could do a lot of activities in a low budget. So in every hard situation, we still can find something positive.
Means that you have got resources and you have got a local production of food, because we mostly import lots of food from other countries. Canada is not a manufacturing country. We import majority items, even many food items also.
Yeah, so Lebanon as well.
So Lebanon this is the reason, because US dollar is rising like crazy. The US dollar is like a wildfire just now. So definitely all the products are coming expensive and our inflation rate has gone up.
Yes, but of course, in this crisis, the government and there's a lot of Lebanese people who are helping each other. And this is a very important point that I'm glad and I'm honored in it, that the Lebanese people are helping each other.
Very good.
Like in the explosion of Beirut, the Lebanese people went to the roads and cleaned the roads and helped each other. So when you find a rich person, they are helping the poor.
Very good. I salute the Lebanese people for that.
Yeah.
So what did the government do to stabilize الوضع الحالي?
What measures were taken?
Yeah. شو بدك
هلا
تعملوا؟
نحن هلا مثل ما بتعرفوا نحن انا بزعل بس احكي نحن هلا بلا رئيس جمهوريه بلبنان.
مظبوط.
وانا ما كتير صراحه ما عندي كتير ثقافه سياسيه، بس انه وضع عام نحن عايشينه. ما كتير انا بتابع سياسه، لانه انا ماني مع كيف الجوفرمنت ماشيه بلبنان. بس مثل ما في ناس مش منيحه هنا عم بيودوا لبنان للفساد، مثل ما في ناس منيحه نحن حاطين املنا فيهم انه هول هن اللي حيكونوا خلص بلدنا. فنحن هل بوضع بعلامة استفهام كتير كبيرة. أنا ما عارفين، ما في رئيس جمهورية، ما في حكومة، بس نحن دايما عنا صوت، يعني عم نضل أو عنا أمل وعنا صلوات إنه بكرة حيكون أجمل.
آمين
إن شاء الله.
آمين. رح ناخذ بريك.
We'll be taking a short break and we'll be back with you soon. Welcome back to our weekly talk show, Voice of Canada. Today I've got a very charming co-host, Ghada Hamadani, your host, Asphandiar Wadiwalla, and we have a very, very interesting guest from Beirut, Lebanon, who is not only a guest, who is a dear friend of, personal friend of mine, and I'm proud to know Jennifer Finkay. She is with us via communication from our studios. We have connected her. She is in Beirut, Lebanon. So welcome back after a short break. Jennifer, inform us, what are your plans for 23 and maybe 24? Do you have any pageant in Europe?
For this year, I have
any
like
planning is there to work in any pageant in Europe? I would like to ask, because I'm looking for a pageant in Europe. So for you, it's very easy to travel. Europe is not far off from Lebanon.
Yes, and I have the visa. Yeah, I was saying that yes, I have many offers, but I didn't agree for one of them yet. I didn't give an answer. So, but if you have something, you will be my
definitely. I'm looking for it. Maybe in Italy, because London there is a lot of opportunity, and I've got friends in London who are doing pageants. So I will be talking to them soon. And if anything materializes, to London, I'll definitely London. So you can easily fly to London from Beirut.
Yes, of course.
So, yeah, and from there after the pageant, we can travel to Italy also, just for little fun for a few days, for a week or so.
Yes, why not? Why not? We can enjoy.
I'm trying to accelerate the efforts to do that pageant this year, because that lady who organizes in London knows me very well. And I'll come back to you, and you will be in my delegation from Canada, but you will be representing your own country, Lebanon. Beirut,
it will
Lebanon.
be a pleasure to work with someone so loyal, so professional, and it will be my pleasure to work with you.
I'm grateful for your compliments.
Thinking about me.
I'm so grateful for your such kind words from you, coming out from your own heart. And you have also been very loyal to me, and I appreciate our friendship.
Thank you. I appreciate our friendship also.
We're gonna go back to the family. حكينا مين في عندك أهلك، إخواتك، وين ترتيبك بالعائلة؟
نحن عائلة صغيرة، أنا عندي بس أخت وحدة، وأنا وأمي وبي عايشين سوا. بحب كمان أحكي إنه أنا اللي بحبه نحن ترابط العائلة بلبنان، كيف نحن إنه هيدا البلد اللي بعده محافظ على القيم تبع العائلة وتبع جمعة مع بعض، بنفس الوقت نحن متحضرين مثل أوروبا كثقافة وك open minded. نحن جامعين الثقافتين. هيدا الشيء أنا كتير بحبه.
واختك اكبر ولا انت الاكبر؟
انا الاكبر، انا الكبيره، اختي اصغر مني ب5 سنين وهي nutrition dietitian.
Okay, nice.
Jennifer, I'm so happy. It sounds so well, though I don't understand fully your language, but today our show will be a real hit because it's been done in dual language, English and Arabic. So my viewers will truly love it, and that was the reason to have a bilingual co-host. Your main host doesn't know Arabic, but still I'm enjoying the sound and the way both of you are speaking.
I will teach you Arabic, Aspi.
Definitely, I'm going to take lessons from you, and I'm going to teach you some Persian.
Yes, why not?
Why not? I'm always ready to learn. You are real sports.
And I'll test you both.
Then she will be the main person to judge. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. uh, now it's like you're still a student. That's what we got to know through your bio. And you're financing your studying. So if you can tell us a little bit, it's like, how do you manage? What do you do? It's very hard to be a
Plus, you
student
work
for
also.
yeah.
Yes. Yes, actually, I'm only 24 years old, and
Uh-huh.
I'm still a student. And same time, I work, and I did all this history in a short period. So, of course, my parents are my main support, and I want to thank them from this platform because my mom and my dad and my sister were always my support in life financially and mentally,
I'm so
and
happy. I'm
also
really glad
for
to
my
hear.
yeah.
Tell us, Jennifer, tell us about the immediate component family with parents. How many brothers and sisters you have got?
We said it in Arabic, now in
Yeah,
English.
And now
That's the
English,
turn.
tell me because I have forgotten how
yeah.
many sisters and brothers you all are.
Yeah.
I have one sister. She's younger than me. She's a
Uh-huh.
dietitian. Yeah, and I live with my sister and my parents in Lebanon.
Lovely, lovely. That's a really great, that's a great support.
Yeah,
Every night at least
I was
the
telling
family
her.
can meet on the dinner table.
Yeah, I was telling that in Arabic for her now that I'm so happy that I live in a Lebanese family who has this like we eat together and we discuss together issues about life, and in the same time we have like the European style, and
Definitely.
we're open-minded, so we are Arabic and open-minded at the same time.
Yeah, Lebanon is more a European culture, you know.
Yes,
Lots of
yes.
European culture, and that's why I always tease my co-host Ghada that I love the Lebanese woman first in the
Yeah.
Arabic world.
Yes,
Well, he's right. Who doesn't?
yes.
Okay, Jennifer, it's like, the time passed very fast with you. The interview was amazing and
Yeah.
it's sweet and short. So while we're, it's like we have to come to conclusion. So what would you like to say to the audience?
Your
Arabic, in
comments
Arabic and
and English.
English,
You'll be
whatever
say
language you like to
your
comment.
concluding remarks both in English and Arabic. You will be doing.
Okay, I want to first say thank you for inviting me to Voice
Always
of
a
Canada.
pleasure.
Yeah, it was my pleasure to be in this platform. And second, I want to say to all the Canadian people and to invite them to visit Lebanon,
Lovely.
visit this beautiful country, the kindest people. And I want to say that now الحالة بلبنان منا صعبة، مش مثل ما هن بيعملوا لها ماركتينج، بالعكس الوضع بلبنان كتير حلو والسياحة كتير حلوة بلبنان. أنا بزعل لما أشوف إنه ناس عم بتفجر صورة بشعة بالوقت اللي إحنا عايشين حياة كتير حلوة وأمان هون. حبيت فرجي أنا هيدي الصورة عن البلد، إنه هو بلد
Very
الحضارة
good.
والجمال.
I'm so happy. With that note, we will be soon concluding our this evening's episode of Voice of Canada, and hopefully we will be inviting Jennifer Finkay here in Canada, or we will again bring her on our show by end of this year, so we can know what activity she's doing. She's a very hardworking, multitasking young woman of this century, and we wish her all the best, all the good luck. And God bless you. God bless Lebanon. God bless Canada. Adios. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Hey, my name is Jennifer from Lebanon, and I shot a psychological thriller film in Milan. I hope you'll enjoy it.
Like Awaz. What is it? You okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
You sure?
Tutti i giorni. L'hai fatto tu. Forse lo fa lui, ma io non farei mai questo a qualcuno. Mai! E allora forse dovresti.
Ma